All right, let's give this in the zone a proper lap out here. This is exactly where I would think this boat's going to excel the best. It's instructional, you know. Well, that's an instructional channel over there. Comp channel over here. We'll start out with the comp channel. It feels like the bow's being pushed down a little bit with the volume. Let's just do smooth river running, in theory anyway. Get back used to that rail. Actually get back used to paddling out here in general. Well, that tail stays up. Normally a half slice I have to really kind of like get off of that tail. Tail stays up very easy on this one. If you guys have that tail that works bad about grabbing, should probably help with that. Let's try to go up here. This thing's getting around the river pretty good. I'm going to do the whip around right here into that eddy right there. Come in low. Good recovery. Spin it. Heavy today. There's that like a rocker. Hope for that. Ooh, what a recovery. Ooh. Kind of weird at times. Trying to get it in a 9-foot boat. For me anyway. Hit my head. impressed with this thing on the comp side. Went very well. Wow. Inazone. Let's go ahead, let's try the weldy side. First lap in the comp side, it just, you get used to using the bow edges more than I normally do. I use the bow edges a lot on like the firecracker and the reactor, but these are very deep and they're super low. So them being so low up here, I can really utilize those edges. So it has a motocross feel out here. Maybe even better than a motocross feel because the tail is never underwater. So you're not loading that tail, so it stays with a dry tail. And it makes this thing to ride really high. Watch this. Let's see what it does here. Oh, that went right down my gut. All right, let's give this side a try. We're just gonna, same deal, just kind of like catch eddies. You guys see how I'm back really far to keep that bow from curling under. And it's very forgiving, even though I pretty much gave it all its rail right there. It didn't slam me. Normally I would have been upside down right there, how much rail I gave it. Alright, I like this little area right here too. Can we whip it around here? Yeah, look at that. There was another save. They're just still moving with it. Moving more than what I normally do in this thing. this one over here. The Jet Eye. Not to be confused with the Jet Eye. The Jet Eye. Woohoo! Take her on down. Yeah, stable that is right there. And this is boiling cross current. I don't know how many times I've had my head slammed by doing that kind of lazy pill out. There it is. You get forward right there. Stay. You can have it. What it does here. Normally high rocker boats go vert here. Let's see what this one does. Stay on. Take it, micro eddy, cross balance. I'm gonna drop an M wave, so I'm moving these guys down. Man, that went for sideways too easy. finicky. Yeah, this is one of my new favorite boats out here for the whitewater center like this. This thing feels at home, the way it kind of handles these cross currents. Because I don't know if anybody's ever paddled these artificial courses. They've got a lot of kind of unnatural boil lines and cross currents. Let's do a quick little kind of fast lap before the battery goes out. Impressive. Smooth and quick. Yeah, and if you're just sick of paddling a creeker out here, or you're getting tired of getting your head slammed with a half slice, this is probably the way to go. Now, I do have a comparison with the old Inazone. Good old name, and managed to round one up. So if you guys haven't seen that video, go check that video out, because that was a fun one, seeing the evolution of the Inazone to the Inazone. That's what we gotta do. We gotta get the zone dog in this thing. All right, I'm out of here. How does it feel, like on your knees and just sitting?
Deep. Like usually for the reactor, my bulkhead is sat at like 3. So I went right to 3 on both sides.
So you're comfortable in it right now?
Yeah.
I was curious how the knee height.
Well, I'm also super used to the space.
Yeah.
But I guess in conjunction to the firecracker.
Yeah. I was like, you can just put one knob on it if you want, if you don't want to mess with both of them. Did you get them both, or?
Yeah, I'm about to throw the other one.
I was like,
yeah, I mean, it's comfy. It's super comfy, which is kind of surprising.
Yeah, because you're like, what, 6'3"?
6'2", yeah.
6'2"?
Yeah.
It doesn't look that small on you. Definitely curious how it's going to float you out there. The spicy, baby. The spicy joke.
Since I got that white and blue one, honestly, like, I sold the white and blue.
Yeah, that's the one I'm
all it was in was
oh my God, that's way down there.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying, like, this was super
okay, I'd probably make this work. It encourages better paddling. It's kind of wild. When I was telling that one guy up there, I was like, because you took away my ability to stern stall everywhere, I don't even try. Because if I have the ability, what do you think I'm going to be doing in every eddy?
Exactly.
So now, when I paddle that, I just want to stay very clean and smooth. So I'm like, you know what? It's actually helping me become better. Well, how did the rolling feel?
It's not a challenge. Just when it sits up, it just sits down. It's nice.
Oh, like it was nothing.
It's like that, touching. So it's like it doesn't want to cut when you're trying to just peel into eddies. So it's like all your engagement's long.
Now, next time, give it way more edge than you think.
Okay.
And that's what, that took me a little bit of paddling. So next time when you go for an eddy, I mean, like way over. Then you'll feel it come alive. Because they're so, the rails are like that high off of the water where this is low. I can already feel this feels more like a sports car. So I went from like a good kind of Cadillac to a sports car.
Yeah.
It's kind of wild the way, and it does take some tuning in, especially coming out of half slices. There's that upstream speed. There it is. We got to do a fast comp lap in that. Just like, see what you think, especially since you paddle like Barracuda and other boats like that. Very surprisingly quick. But verdict on that, well, now remember, they're after just a beginner-friendly boat. Because when I review it, that's what I kind of look at. I'm not comparing it to a firecracker. Did they accomplish?
They created a boat that removes the crutch of volume.
Yeah.
You can be in a sticky situation where it's going to do what a volume scope does.
Yeah.
But also when you get on an eddy line, it's going to just tear you to bits. It's not like good posture, good paddling. Yeah.
So you don't even want to come out of eddies. I noticed a couple times you came out of eddies and you kind of did a little bit, just instinctively to tail load. You're thinking, you don't even want to do that in that boat. You just want to kind of like come out and lean forward and just do like a good, the way a ferry's supposed to be made.
Right.